Hey, what's happening, everybody? We are here at Bayside Bartl with Chris Bartl. Chris, how you doing?
I'm great, man. How are you?
Check out Chris's new shirt. That was a little gift I gave him. He's a Warrior fan.
Fanatic.
Chris, what do we got going on today?
Today we're going to work on inverted rows.
Ooh.
Really great exercise to help build your upper back and your mid back, aka those posture muscles. We got to keep you guys from getting this way, help pull you up a little bit straighter. First thing I'm going to have Jesse do is go ahead and sit on the ground, come underneath the bar. Now, depending on your limb length, will depend on where you're going to have your hand placement. Since Jesse's a little bit taller, has a little bit longer limbs, I'm going to move his hands out a little bit wider. I got short little stubby arms, I come in a little bit closer. So I'm going to have Jesse put his pinkies on the rings. Now, on any bar at any gym that's worth its weight in anything, we'll have a bar that has a ring about in the middle where you can set your grip. So that's the ring I'm referencing to. So Jesse's got his grip, and notice how he's flat on the floor. This is a really good gauge where you want to start with the bar. Before you start, though, one thing to remember is you want to make sure that the bar is all the way back against the rack, wherever you're using a rack or a half rack in your gym. You want to have the bar all the way back in the cups, because if not, it's going to slide around, it's going to make a lot of noise, and it's really going to mess up the movement. So Jesse's legs are flat. What I'm going to have him do is I'm going to have him bring his feet flat on the floor. And this is just something that I prefer to have my clients do, and I'm going to tell you why right about now. With his feet flat on the floor, I'm going to have Jesse squeeze his glutes together and brings his hip up. Now what that's going to do, by keeping his glutes squeezed, now we're working more posterior lower core muscles. Help build that booty up a little bit more. So now I'm going to have Jesse do is I want you to think of one thing, Jesse. I want you to think about trying to pull the bar down to your chest. Bam. Now when doing this, I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together and drive your elbows down to the ground. Let's do about 4 more. Notice how Jesse's keeping a nice straight line between his legs, his lower back, and his upper back. He's not letting his hips sag down as he's pulling up. Go ahead and show them that real quick, Jesse. So go ahead and there. That's one thing we don't want to do. Keep your butt tight, keep your hips up. Again, elbows to the floor, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and pull the bar down to your chest. Whew.
That's exhausting.
Yeah, those are very, very tough.
And this is something too, guys, that you don't just have to have a bar to do. You don't have to be in the gym. We were talking about earlier, this is something that we could do if we had a desk, a stable desk, or if you had a 2x4 and you had 2 chairs you could set up across. Don't let a lack of a gym prevent you from exercising and doing these things, because this is such a fantastic movement for your upper back, for your posture. It's going to help you. Doing this is going to help you stave off a lot of problems that could happen in the future, because you're keeping those upper posture muscles really strong.
Absolutely.
And it works with sweat too.
Very true.
That was awesome, Chris. Thanks so much, man.
You got it.